Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Spectacular Comics. I'm your host Moses, and I have another signed CGC submission for you guys that just came back about 10 minutes ago. So I wanted to bust this recording out real quick and get this stuff to you while it was fresh. This one, I believe, it is signed by Chris Claremont. Chris Claremont. Yeah. I believe I have somewhere between 7 and 9 books signed. Honestly, I don't even remember what they fully are. Of course, I hope the grades are good. So, let's see. Let's jump right into this and see what we have. I've not looked at these grades yet. Let's see how these are positioned. Oh, okay. I saw one of the comments. I know what this is. All right. Okay, so I have X-Men number 1. Yep, X-Men number 1, the Storm and Beast cover, signed by Chris Claremont at the bottom, at a 9.8. There's a funny story behind this book, and I'll explain it in a little bit, because I think there's actually 4 or 5 of those X-Men covers. Okay, I have X-Men 129, signed by Chris Claremont with a nice custom label again. I think this is the first appearance of Kitty Pryde, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. Yeah, first appearance of Kitty Pryde and White Queen Emma Frost and Sebastian Shaw. I actually didn't know about the Shaw. I'm hoping for this book. I'm hoping for about a 9.2. Oh, okay, yeah, perfect. That's about what I thought it would be. I don't think I spent too much on this book. 9.2 is about what I thought. Glad to see I was right on that speculation. Let's see, what's the next one? Ooh, Uncanny X-Men 266. First appearance of Gambit with a nice cover. He has a really thin... Normally his signatures are really long and chaotic. They're really thin and put together this time. It's funny. The same custom label. I think all these books are X-Men actually. I could be wrong, I think they're all X-Men. I believe I wanted a 9.4 in this one. So let's see what I got. Another 9.2. I mean, it's not the worst. It's not the end of the world. The direct edition. I'm wondering what made this book a 9.2, to be honest. Okay, well. So far, if that's the most disappointing thing on this list, I'd be pretty happy. Okay, X-Men number 1. This is the Gambit, Colossus, and Psylocke cover. I mean, there's not really official names for the covers. That's what people call them. Still X-Men number 1. I believe for this one, this is the newsstand edition. I believe I wanted a 9.6 for this book. All right. I mean, of course I wanted a 9.8, but I think I remember submitting. Yep. I saw like a slight corner ding, and I still see it. And I was like, I think they can catch me for this, and they did. 9.6 isn't the worst. I can live with the 9.6. I wanted a whole collection of 9.8s, but again, what are you gonna do? All right, this is the Cyclops and Wolverine cover of the X-Men issue number 1. This book also I wanted a 9.6 for this one. Actually, no, I think I wanted a 9.8 for this book. No, 9.6. No, I remember. This book was a 9.6. Oh, but it came back at a 9.8. It's funny because I see color breakage and I see a spine tick. So I think that's funny. But so I mean the actual goal of this. The actual goal of this submission here was to fix an old submission, and I'll post a link in the description for that video. It's a video I made on my other channel, so it's going to have a different title, but basically the issue with that book, that channel, was I got the main 4 covers, all in 9.8s, all signed by Jim Lee, except for one, and it was a 5, and it was a Storm and Beast cover, and it's because it had a tear, which I truly don't believe is my book, but that's a whole other thing. But yeah, so I saw the newsstands and I said, oh, no, let me try to get all these signed, and get them in 9.6, 9.8s. And then I also submitted that first one to kind of fix my original one. Because that first 9.6, I believe, yeah, I think the first 9.6 is the one I got messed up on, but I'm not sure. We'll see. Okay. Another one, newsstand, X-Men issue number 1. Still nice custom label, Storm and Beast variant. 9.8. You know, so far, I don't want to jinx it. This is looking like a pretty good submission. Ooh, okay. X-Men 101. This is a big key. Actually, it's the first appearance of Phoenix in comics. Who else is in here? Yep. It's first appearance of Phoenix. I got this at a 8.5. I'm honestly just hoping it doesn't drop because I actually thought it looked more like an 8, but I really wanted this book signed. Okay, good. White Pages 8.5. I'm glad it stayed the same. That's all I wanted. White Pages 8.5. I can live with that. As much as I would have wanted a 9, I didn't think I was going to get a 9. You know, so far for these books, these scores, this is a more consistent scoring than I'm used to. I shouldn't say that while I'm still opening the books. Let's see. X-Men 133. This is, I believe, the first solo cover appearance of Wolverine. I don't think. I mean, it's a key, but not really a key. Let me see. I mean, yeah, there's nothing in it. I think it's just the first solo cover of Wolverine. So, I wanted this book, if I'm not mistaken, to be a 9.2 as well. I might be a little mistaken with this corner thing I'm seeing. Actually, I'm not sure why I thought this would be a 9.2. Maybe a 9.0. Maybe a 9.0. Not an 8.5. Whew, an 8.5, huh? That's disappointing. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I guess I can kind of see it. It's not the cleanest book. This isn't the worst 8.5, because I actually do think this book looks a little bit better than the 8.5 here, but it kind of sucks. It means I kind of really just broke even. I didn't really get any profit out of this book, which is a little depressing. When I don't get a profit out of a book and I get especially a loss or a break even, part of me just doesn't even want to look at it. That's kind of want to sell it. Alright, what's the last book? I don't know what this last book is. Ooh, X-Men number 1 Magneto cover. I won. So if I'm not mistaken, this is the 9.6 I broke, and I won a 9.8. Ha 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 ha. What are the graders' notes? A 9? Guy, okay. This was a 9.6. I cracked it and sent it in for pressing and a signing, and it came back a 9. I knew I spoke too soon. I knew I spoke too soon. How? I mean, you know, I wasn't gonna look at graders' notes in this video, but we're gonna. 1 second. The graders' notes say crease on the top back cover, and I don't see a crease. Like, I mean, I'm trying to get the glare out of there. I'm not sure if this is gonna autofocus on it. If you guys see a crease on the top of the back of this cover, because I really don't see a crease at all. I cannot win with these X-Men books. There's always one really low grade. I mean, the 8.5 hurt a lot. Really did. But a 9.0 on an X-Men 1, a modern book, a 1990 book. Now I have to send this into CGC. Now I have to tell them that they made a mistake. I have to send this in for regrading. And the problem is, I don't even see. What makes it worse is I don't even see the defect they're talking about because it's not something in the book. It clearly says crease top back of cover. Yes, crease top back of cover. I don't see a crease on the top back of this cover. Alright. Boy, that stinks. Well, I guess that's all I have. I thought I was going to end on a more positive note. I mean, the rest of the submission I'm actually really happy with. The 8.5 with the Phoenix. I'm really just happy that this one stayed the same price, or stayed the same grade. I'm really happy with it. I've always wanted this book at a high grade. 8.5 is highest grade for an older book like this. 1970 book, 8.5. I'm fine with that. That's good. I think that's high. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought. How'd you guys like the unboxing? How'd you guys like the setup? I might be moving around my next few videos to kind of get the right feel of this. I did it on my desk in my old videos. I think this feels a bit more natural. But let me know if you guys can see the comments. There's not too much glare. And also, let me know what your lowest or most disappointing submission is to CGC. This isn't my most disappointing. I'll be uploading that video soon about my most disappointing. But boy, for a 1991 book at a 9.0, it's pretty up there. It's pretty up there. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, and I will catch you guys later.